We're here with Gallaudet women's basketball following their first round matchup against NYU in the NCAA DIII women's basketball tournament. We're joined by head coach Stephanie Stevens alongside Cam Lexo and Hannah Flint. Coach, we'll just get started with a personal statement on tonight's game.
It was a really, really hard fight. It was a battle, so to speak. And just, I'm so proud of our entire team. Our 7 seniors are just incredible. They really poured everything they had into it. And from just this game alone, it was obviously so hard to, talk about just this game, but we really have to think about the entire season, everything that we had battled, everything we'd gone through, and to see us persevere and peak at the right time was just really incredible. I'm so, so proud, obviously, of Cam and Hannah. I love them so much. I love the team so much. So just a great job. And obviously great job to NYU for battling with us the entire game. I'm always impressed with their program. But really an incredible challenge tonight, a really hard-fought battle. We did the best we could.
Of course, your goal was to win. That was the object. But will you take some pride in the fact that you actually gave NYU their toughest game of the season? I told the coach after the game, your 6-point lead to start the game was the most that anyone was ahead of NYU this year. So will you take some solace in that?
This is Cam. Yeah, we'll definitely feel proud of that. It was a big team effort. I'm proud of the entire team. Everyone persevered, did not give up the entire game, we stuck with it. The energy was up, everyone was on the same page, everyone wanted to win, and everyone wanted to keep fighting. So I think, I'm so proud of that. I'm proud of that lead. That was a good effort, good fight, for sure. This is Hannah. I know we're supposed to show who Gallaudet is, play our game. Unfortunately, the game didn't end the way we wanted, but still proud of the team and the effort that we gave for the game. And I'll just add, this is Coach. We have had big wins. We're talking about the first quarter. We did come out with a 6-point lead. We had some quick baskets, and NYU, we were able to they dropped back on their press because they were actually struggling with us, because our game plan was to really push the ball, as fast as we could, as much as we could. And so they did struggle. So we were proud of that moment, proud of that success. And then, first quarter, second quarter, we were just continuing to fight on offense, defense. Obviously, that was a struggle because their offense was, with how we were running our zone, our defense, we were able to kind of shake them up a little bit, and so we were able to kind of they had to fix their offense coming out of that. And then in the third quarter, we were missing some shots, and that really hurt us. But the momentum felt like we lost it a little bit and had to find it again. But again, props to NYU for being such a tough team for 40 minutes straight.
I would just like to hear about the grand course of this season, a historic season for Gallaudet, winning the conference tournament, knocking off number 1 seed St. Mary's on the road on a putback. If you could just talk about what this season meant for the school.
This is Hannah. Before the season started, the team goal was to win the conference-ship, right? We played 4 years together. We had transfer students. We had folks who were, this is really the best team that I've ever played with. And so obviously we wanted to win our conference. And so that was, and the fact that we did that was the best feeling ever. And I could not replace that feeling. We made the Gallaudet community so proud. it made, coaches proud in the past. Everyone was just so proud of us, and at the end of the day, it's just about the community. This is Cam. I'll just add, the team goal, like Hannah said, was to win the conference championship. And everyone was so motivated to do that and stay with each other, stick with each other throughout. Everyone wanted to play together and play hard every single game. And I think that, Harrisburg, and Abington, thank you. Those two games were really hard, but the team played so well together for 4 quarters, and we won. That brought us here to the first round. So I'm so proud of the team. Thank you for asking, this is Coach, thank you for asking about the entire season. Really, every year is different, for sure. I know that this year will be special because we had 7 seniors, right? And they knew what this journey was like. Their skills, their passion, as I'm sitting next to these two here, and obviously, as they said, the goal was to win the conference championship. So that was the motivation. But it wasn't just the motivation, but the discipline that they poured into the entire season, the commitment to making sure their academics and athleticism was all in sync. That was just really incredible. And, we had 18 folks on the roster. That was our biggest roster of ever, really. And we were trying to think about how we could come together and manage 18 folks on a roster. That's not easy. So that was kind of an ongoing discussion. And then we had new players join the mix. We had 7 seniors in the mix, but we also had injuries. So in the beginning, we were struggling with the rotation, with connecting with new folks, incorporating new people into the team. So I think December, we only had 3 wins, right? Is that right? I'm checking with the audience, yeah. And then after that, we came back from winter break, and we won 8 straight. So we really turned the season around, and we were just able to stay committed. And we also kept our cool and kept our confidence in ourselves, and that was just amazing to see the struggle from the beginning, the hiccups, and then we saw the peak there. So I wanted to see every student athlete kind of grow and find their rhythm, and we did see that, and so that's proof there. Just a beautiful thing. And we saw that tonight. Everyone poured everything they had into it on the court. Just a follow-up question. We have seniors on the team, 7 seniors. How important, I guess, is that senior class? Would you mind just talking about that senior class? Obviously, it's a big loss, but looking back on the season, how important was this for the senior class? This is Cam. I mean, it was huge. We had a core of 7 seniors on the team. That's leadership. Always, being critical of each other, always trying to come together and think about, who's going to lead practice, who's going to do this, trying to figure out what we can say to motivate the team for practice, for games. And I was new last year, and I was the only hearing person as well, so I thought, okay, how will I connect with the team? I'm not totally sure. I'm coming into their culture, their team, and so I do want to respect that and show that, I do want to be involved with the culture. I want to be part of this team. How can I contribute? But I think I joined, and then I quickly knew that I was welcomed on the team. This is such a special and unique team, and everyone has such unique talent, chemistry together, and I just felt confident. felt confident in us. So yeah, think about last year and this year, huge season. Last year we lost in the conference playoffs, but I think this year we were able to kind of shift our mindset and fine-tune some of the things, make adjustments in practice. Obviously Coach Stevens and the coaching staff were incredible, and it was really a mindset shift. 7 seniors, like we said, we really, really took this seriously. Every practice was so valuable. Everyone was so valuable. Pre-game, during the game, all of those moments, moments of winning, conference championship, coming into the NCAA, just so proud overall of the team. Big moments all around, and couldn't really ask for a better team. This is Hannah, I just want to add, 7 seniors, and obviously we all contribute in different ways in terms of leadership, knowledge, skill sets. If someone's having an off day, someone else can step in and kind of carry that weight, and you really can't replace that kind of leadership. One more question. I know tonight you had a lot of support from fans. I know Cam, your brother, they were playing soccer.
He
played soccer, interpreter. And so we just saw so many fans here supporting Gallaudet. But also, this was an away game tonight, and we saw so many fans show up.
I'm just saying also that they were watching the game at Gallaudet. So just the support from home and support here.
And interpreter variation, there was support from both home and from NYU. This is Coach. If you think about, Gallaudet in the grand scheme of the world, Gallaudet is so small, but everyone who's deaf and hard of hearing all around is quick to show up to support. Deaf people who are involved in deaf culture in all sorts of areas felt this was really special, right? And they won with us on this journey, and so that is just near and dear to my heart. It's a great feeling, and it's not just us with 7 seniors and us and our team. No, it's really about the past. It's really about the people who have maybe failed or lost, and deaf female student athletes who can look up to these folks, and obviously not just deaf people, but our entire world of the women's game has really blown up and really exploded in incredible ways. It's really special to kind of ride that journey, and just very special to have our 7 seniors and the new ones, the vets. The whole team really contributed in many ways. This is Hannah, I'll just add. There were a lot of fans. There were Gallaudet alumni from different states, people coming in from out of town. So it was really nice to have the fans out there, really inspiring. This is Cam. There was a special moment. It was crazy because my brother was here, as was mentioned, and so before the game, he said, "Do you have a Gallaudet shirt for me to wear?" So I gave it to him because he said, "Cam's family, we have to support Gallaudet, even though I'm a student at NYU." So he did sit on the Gallaudet side. But my family tries to come to all my games, regardless of whether it's an away game or home game. My dad is always here. They'll call, text pre-game. They'll give me different advice on the game plan or pre-game plan. I love my family for always supporting me and for showing up to the games.
Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on an incredible season.